A Defector Tidings. News from Alamigo has left Ali State in a state of nervous excitement. I almost can't bear to hear what Maxim has to tell us. But it can't be bad news, can it? Lise would have said, unless... There's no point in speculating. Lise said she'd notify the guards of our coming, so we should head straight to the palace gate in the Alamigan quarter. I'll be praying for good news. Learn what you can about Alphinaud's plight. I'll leave the search for our friends... Leave the search for our friends' lost souls to me. Bye, Cryo. Bye. Heard you're gonna be a great artist one day. Right. To Alamigo. Right, where is this little fucking place at? Oh, nope, okay. Thank God I'm not flying. I'm gonna get lost in another city. To Alamigo where everyone talks like my neighbors. Alphinaud has to be alright. He has to be. Greetings, Scion. The commander told me to expect you. Shall I show you in? Yes. I'm assuming a cutscene's gonna pop up. Does that mean Alphinaud stayed with the Shadowhunter?
I'm sorry to drag you halfway across the realm, but when Maxima mentioned Alphinaud, I thought you'd want to hear the news in person.
So, because like they went to like a grassy area whenever the Black Rose scene happened. So maybe like he stayed with Shadowhunter.
Ah, we meet again. Though I was hoping our reunion would be under more auspicious circumstances.
What happened to my brother? Where is Alphinaud?
Okay, calm down, girl. Like, I get it, but...
Never fear, my lady. Your brother was in fine health when I took my leave of him, and I have no reason to assume that has changed.
You assume?
If you will allow me, I shall endeavor to explain events.
I'll say, you're at like a 10 right now. I need you at a 4, okay? Just, we're gonna get answers. Just lower, just lower a little bit. I get it. You go to 5, okay? Well, you stay at 5, but just let them talk.
Our troubles began not long after we departed Doma. While crossing the burn, we were fired upon by the Emperor's personal guard and forced to make an emergency landing.
Mm-hmm.
As we stumbled from the wreckage, our attackers fell upon us again, and we would have perished there and then were it not for the intercession of a third party, a band of mercenaries whose leader claimed to pursue a vendetta against the Ascians. This shadow hunter, as he styled himself, then escorted us out of the wastes to relative safety. Upon arriving back in civilization, I gathered my Populares colleagues and prepared to flee the Empire. Master Alphinaud, however, declined the invitation to join us, preferring to continue his investigation into the Ascian threat.
So he did stay.
Well, at least he's not lying in a heap in the burn. Tell us more about these Ascian hunters. Who are they? And is Alphinaud still with them?
He is. As to who they are, I'm afraid I have nothing to tell you. Beyond the fact that they root out and destroy Ascians, they were unwilling to divulge anything which might serve to identify them. They would not even reveal their next destination. But Master Alphinaud asked to accompany them all the same. Since parting company with your brother, we've been engaged in a game of cat and mouse with the Emperor's guard. We made our way through province after province, finding the army busy restoring order wherever we went, until we finally arrived here in Alamigo. I cannot thank Commander Aldin enough for giving us such an unexpectedly warm welcome.
At least, I hope he's cool. I hope Maxima doesn't do a, Asahi thing. I don't think he will. He seems like a cool dude, so I'm happy he's like, he didn't die because of that idiot. Stormblood gets a lot of stick for being the least fave expansion, but I thought it was alright. It was alright. It just had the unfortunate, like, thing of not being as good as what came before, and not being as good at what comes after. So, anyone who says Stormblood sucks, like, come on, guys. Realm Reborn is, like, right over there. And that's not even that bad compared to some of the WoW shit that you have to go through. So, just chill out in the Stormblood hate. We respect Stormblood in this house, okay? Not spoiler, because Snow is not there yet, but Emmett, love him. Oh, I know about Emmett. I just don't know the context of Emmett, and based on the 4.4 cutscene, he's an Ascian? That can just respawn when he gets shot? Or anything? I don't know a lot about him, but that guy looked like him. But he wasn't called Emmett, so I'm guessing we get his real name maybe later, or like another name he goes by. I'm not sure.
I'm not inclined to turn away refugees, no matter which land they call home. And if they can tell me how things lie in Garlemald, all the better.
On that subject, there is much I would tell you. During the course of our journey, we heard tales that an entire rebel army had been slaughtered in the space of a single night. It would seem my former comrades grew tired of putting down uprisings in the conventional manner, and chose instead to bring a formidable new weapon to bear. Details were sparse, but the rumor alone was enough to dampen the flames of rebellion.
The Black Rose.
I have also heard reports that several companies have withdrawn from their designated provinces and begun marching westward. It is my assessment that the Empire's forces are mobilizing for a large-scale military engagement.
God.
Westward? You mean they're getting ready to invade Alamigo?
Motherfuckers.
We knew this was coming, but not that it would be so soon.
We've barely even begun to shore up our defenses. They won't stop an invading army.
No, they won't.
So what's the plan?
Dispatch messengers to the Alliance leadership requesting reinforcements, and send word to our officers in the field to hasten completion of those border fortifications. Prepare to meet the Imperials head on! No matter how quickly we act, we still want for time. When the enemy comes into view, our best recourse will be to open negotiations with their commander, and see that the ensuing proceedings take as long as possible.
Would you and Alize head to Doma and let Lord Hien know about this? I'm sure he'll want to hear about Alphino too.
Consider it done. We'll send word when...
No. Damn it!
Untold sorrow must be changed. Ahead looms a calamity. Eon become instant. Throw wide the gates.
He keeps saying throw wide the gates.
You heard it too.
He keeps saying throw wide the gates. Don't know what the fuck that even means. I'm trying to think of any gates we might have passed by. I don't think... Off the top of my head, I don't think anything. Yeah, so I suspect a lot of people won't like Dawn Trail. Or Trial. I keep calling it Trail.
Well, at least we're both still standing.
Yeah, why has our souls not been plucked out? That's what I'm curious about at this rate.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought we'd lost you for a moment there. Why does this keep happening?
Why does this keep happening?
I wish I knew. Nothing we've tried has brought us any closer to an answer. We'll keep working on it. But first, we need to go and see Lord Hien.
Yeah. At least Maximus chill. So we're going back to the burn, maybe, at one point? So, Alphino is safe for the present. At least. Now all we need to worry about is full-scale Imperial invasion. I'm actually glad Lise tasked us with visiting Lord Hien. Better be dashing from place to place than sitting around stewing over things we can't change. To the Enclave. And so, like, I don't know, Bio's been playing through a bunch of the old Final Fantasies on his channel. And I've been kind of watching them, and, like, the only Final Fantasies I've ever played are this one, obviously. I beat 1 in 10, and that's really it. I've only ever done 3, so... I mean, I might want to check out the other ones. Eventually, man. I got too much I gotta get through on this channel already. Ooh, okay. I've come to represent the lands of Nagjia. Long have we struggled in defiance of the Empire, waiting for such an opportunity as this alliance presents. Dalmascan. The fall of the Rabban Astra was not the end of our nation. We who survived retreated underground, and we've been gathering strength to mount a counteroffensive. Dalmasca will rise again. Okay. Oh, hey! Tansu. The Imperials have enjoyed the freedom of the Ruby Sea for long enough. It's time they paid their dues. Hey, and girl, oh, is that a new glam? Girl, you looking good. You make that hot pink work. I mean, I can't do it. But you're making it work. After their humbling at your hands, Magnus and Orner have spent every waking moment upon the training fields. Defeat does not stir well with the sun and his children. And the Kojin, yeah? We of the Blue Kojin will not submit to the Empire's tyranny. If only our red brethren would awaken from their folly. Oh, I wish the Res would just, like, get over it. Hakura, how you doing? Alone, Doma could accomplish little against the Empire, but in concert with the allies who have gathered here today, we might do much. Lucia, you have arrived at a time to witness the beginning of our new alliance. A proposal struck a chord with many of our neighbors, and I'm pleased to say. Greetings, my friends. I've been discussing future endeavors with the members of the newly formed alliance. The Kojin and the Confederacy you already know, and it was your own strength of arms that won us the cooperation of the Steppes tribe. We've also been joined by neighbors from Nagjia and the indomitable citizens of Dalmasca, though the scattered nature of the latter's resistance will somewhat delay their official introduction. These proud people have united under a single purpose, to stand against the tyranny of the Golrian Empire. I'm glad to see your alliance is coming together so swiftly. As things stand, I fear we shall soon have need of your strength. Oh, we gotta tell him everything. Thank you for bringing me news of Alphino. His fate is never far from my thoughts, and not only because he is our emissary, but as for the sudden deployment of Imperial forces, I agree that Alamigo should be wise to shore up its borders with all haste. Every report we receive from our shinobi indicates a massing of troops in the western provinces. It seems all but certain that the Empire is poised to bring its fist down upon Eorzea. And yet, and I would help deflect that blow. I cannot risk sending reinforcements just yet. We remain vulnerable to airborne assault until our wall in the burn is in place. The all-important Allegan energy barrier. I don't remember, I thought Yuriguri was talking from him. I was like, I don't remember Yuriguri's voice. The barrier, yes. I thought to call it something more auspicious. A name drawn for the four lords of legend, perhaps. Shiryu's Aegis, or some thought. Or some such, well, it's just a thought. Shiryu's Aegis is a fucking rad name, though. The ironwork engineers reported that they have finished calibrating the generators, and we are ready to proceed to the testing stage. Have you time to attend the first test? You've seen the field which protects the Ali's La's firsthand, and I would be interested to hear how you think ours compares. I guess. Maybe we have time. I will come too, if you don't mind. Though I'm no Y'shtola, I may be able to offer some insight. Of course, timing of the essence, it would be best if we made directly for the burn. Yugiri, I leave you and Hakuro to bring the War Council to a close. Understood. Your mounts are saddled and ready, my lord. Where are the storms? Oh, okay, yeah, got it. Give me that silver Allegan coin thing. Let's go. I love FF8, partly because I think it's a great game, probably because of how much you can break it. I always make sure to have max HP and max strength, as well as the main character's penultimate weapon before I leave the first town. Breaks are okay. Breaks are okay. You should never play just one. Oh, ad breaks going on. So, okay, ad breaks done. Cool. I was about to say, yeah, ad breaks are good. Yes, I'm happy I took that break because I did get burned out in the game. I'd play nothing but it, and playing other games is good. Like variety, spice of life, you know. Fortunately, I must take my leave. Have fun. Glad to see you. Great to see you too. Yeah, everyone, please check out Lilix Games, aka Dad TV Gaming, and check out their game that they're working on. Please do. It's gonna be pretty cool for what I've seen, and I'm gonna try to spend some money if I can to support you. I'm waiting for my next paycheck though. You obviously have some idea what to expect, having seen the barriers of Aziz's Law, but having not had that pleasure myself, I am exceedingly curious to see what a wall is capable of keeping out. To see a wall capable of keeping out one of those massive Imperial airships. Yeah. As expected, Suno Sato failed to answer the call. Not that I blame the Ruby Princess. Enlightened as she's reputed to be, it would be no easy task persuading her people to relinquish their long-held isolation. If we can block out the Galrian airships, the speed with which they deploy their forces will be greatly diminished. Okay. Anything else? Anything new? Out on the open sea, I would happily take on any vessel, but here on dry land is another matter. The Empire's iron monstrosities will ever have the upper hand. One after another, tribes across the steppe have come forth to pledge their warriors to the Alliance. Many simply crave a chance to seize glory in battle. It is true, but their eagerness is most welcome nonetheless. That's that Dothral? That's that Dothral, you know? If only we could persuade our kin their other ways. With the red on our side, we'd be a formidable force. Yeah, the reds suck. You guys don't worry about that. We got the good color. The jungles of Nangjia are dense and treacherous. The land itself prevents the Empire from ever truly conquering our nation. Long have we hidden behind broth and branch, striking where and when we can. Okay. When the Empire put down Dalmasca's bid for freedom, our remaining forces were splintered, bringing back the scattered pockets of resistance under a single banner as first order of business. Alright, cool. Oh, is he in your man? Is he in your man, Sarah? I don't blame you. Girl, I don't blame you. He's a good-looking dude. He is eager to see the energy barrier in action. We have crossed the burn by Yul and Falcon as before. Join me at the Overlook, near the House of the Fierce. Let's go. I should really get flying for this. Probably could just done flying. Like, grinded out the flying Aether currents, like, off-stream. But, I'll do it. Do we have another dungeon? There's no way we have another dungeon we're doing. That'd be bizarre. The Burn Part 2? Electric Boogaloo? Let's pray that no sands aren't brewing out there. Give wood when you're ready to take a wing. Head to the burn. Okay, we're going back to the burn. Or could there be? Look, my warrior light may or may not be married to the Prince of Doma and Lord Commander of Oh! Sarah, you just have taste, okay? You have expensive tastes. And you're not wrong for it, okay? But, yeah. 2? I guess you got 2 hands, so.